Welcome to Roland's Travels. So today we're in Chesterfield, a place well known for its crooked spire and also the title-winning Chesterfield Football Club, who won the National League in the 23-24 season. But there's something else in a sporting way that this town is known for, and that is it has a racecourse. It used to have a racecourse. Now, the racecourse has long gone. It was closed almost 100 years ago in July 1924. So we're going to try and track where the racecourse went, trace it out. There are maps, so we're going to follow it. And one interesting feature of this old racecourse is that the route is probably still here by and large in the form of roads that replace the running circuit. So we'll make our way along Racecourse Road. Goes quite a length, this one, for turning to start making the circuit, and we'll show you as we go along. And looking back, we'll have where the bend was with the grandstand behind us. As we go past certain roads, we'll point out on the map where we are today, and then you can see how closely this course follows the road system, or probably more precise, the road system was built on top of the course, because all the houses around here were built after it closed. We're going to cross this road, carrying on onto Racecourse Road. Let's have a little bit of history of the racecourse as well, shall we? We know when it closed. The earliest meeting was in July 1692. Its final official meeting was the 10th of October 1877. So a long history, but unfortunately it couldn't carry on. But after the official racing ended, it was used, say, until 1924. And due to a lack of interest, no one really wanted to keep the course going. That's where we've come from. And now we're going to cross the road to follow on Racecourse Road. One famous person here is Fred Archer. Fred Archer from Gloucestershire rode a winner here, and that was on the 28th of September 1870. He was just 13 and it was his very first win. He went on to become one of the greatest jockeys until sadly taking his life at the age of 29. So we cross Dunstan Road. The horses would have continued on here down Racecourse Road. Still to see the bend. We'll have a look back in a second. That's back into Racecourse Road from where we've come. And now let's carry on. Now there's a busy A road, sort of a Chesterfield type, or a bypass I should say. So it's Racecourse Road behind us now, sweeping up to where I'm standing. Now here the road's been cut off, or the track's been cut off by the main road you can hear behind this hedge. So what we'll do is we'll follow the track. I'll show you on the map, and we'll go alongside the A 61 until we reach the roundabout, and once we're there there's an underpass we can cross over and get back onto what was the racecourse. So we'll see you there. So looking at the map, we need to get ourselves through this bypass by going under it and have a look to get to Brimington Road North to get back on the course. Really, we're veering off a little bit on this footpath due to the building of the new road there. So we'll get under here and take a look. We want to find ourselves on Pottery Lane. That's where we're heading for, where it starts curving back to Stan Road. Let's get ourselves under here. Lots of options here. Which way are we going to take? So leaving the subway behind, we'll turn right out of it and walk along Brimington Road North. Now, as we go along here, we're pretty much now back on track. So now with the railway embankment on our left hand side, we're pretty much on the old course. Come round this way, we'll travel on. Right, so we now have to sweep down this road. Very industrial now, as you can see along here. So we're now on the far side of the track. We've done the parallel bit with Stan Road, we've curved around. We're now heading back to the curve to reach the final straight. So let's get ourselves down here and see where that would have been. Still got the railway embankment on my left. We begin to curve to the right a little bit as we go. Let's take a look behind us a minute. All the way back down there. We're now coming to where the road is bending round, which is where the track would have bent round, into Pottery Lane. So named, actually Chesterfield was full of potteries, and there was a big pottery here, which actually lasted I think to the 1990s, Pearson's pottery. But there were lots of potteries at one time due to the abundance of clay and coal necessary to make the pots, and the coal for the heat required for the kilns. So we're passing East Side Close now. So let's move along. And now we've got a curve here. So this is Pottery Lane East. Need to work out now how the course went, but it's going to go through buildings eventually, so it will be problematic for us to follow some of it. Go around this way. So we just come through the bypass under the main road, and now into Pottery Lane. On our left was Pottery. So, Pottery long gone and been built on now, all these industrial units. Now somewhere around here the track would probably be going through these buildings heading towards Stand Road. So I think this garage here, this white car in front of it, that would primarily have been where the course would have gone through. But we can't trample through people's properties, their gardens, so we'll just get back out onto the Sheffield Road, and then we'll see Stand Road, which we'll have to look to the right for and then find it. So yeah, so the race track, or this course, will go through there. So now we exit Pottery Lane West, and we can find out where the course would have continued up into Stand Road. And Stand Road's just on the left where the white van's gone. Maybe the actual racetrack came through the building there on the corner, possibly. Junctions get relayed out a little bit, but we'll have a look as we get nearer. So somewhere around now, with these buildings here, we would have had a racetrack coming straight through them. So that is Stand Road. So it could well have been slightly different. Could well have come through this newer property here, if that's new, I don't know, it's got a newer front on it. So we have Stand Road across the way. So let's walk along Stand Road, working our way back to where we started from, at the junction of Racecourse Road, and we'll then reach what was the finishing line and the grandstand of Chesterfield Racecourse. Now here you see the course starts to climb, and we open up the park, Stand Park on our left, and we're getting closer to where the grandstand and finishing post were. So back to the start of our journey around this old racecourse. Now we've reached the point where the grandstand would stood, was probably along where this triangular area is that forms a road junction, and the winning post just after it. So this is where on Stand Road the course now took a right hand turn and went over in the direction there, and that's the appropriate name, Racecourse Road. And that's the point where we started our journey and tour of Chesterfield's Racecourse original track layout. So thanks for joining me here at Roland's Travels. Please do subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.